Howdy, folks. Shabby's back. And he's back to kill some more ptarmigans, find some recipes, do some cooking, I guess. All that stuff, all the good stuff. We're at Grey Mother's right now. Just got a good night's sleep. We haven't even searched this drawer. Let's open this drawer, see what's in there. Did I not search this? Maybe I didn't search this place. I think I did. Hang on. What's going on here? Oh, some blue jeans. Don't mess with my blue jeans, baby. I think those look like some Buttonfly 501s. My favorite relaxed fit boot cut. Those are the best kind right there. Alright, well, we're going to drop them though. They're no good. Look at this. Our stuff is still frozen. Maybe I should be taking my clothes off or something. I haven't had to deal with that before in the past. Let's take our clothes off. Maybe it'll dry quicker. I don't know. I guess drop it. Maybe wetness is more of a thing now than it used to be. Okay, I've searched all this stuff. Okay, so what my plan was, I'm gonna repair my clothes first before I do anything. Before we move on. We got well fed. So that means I'm at least on day 3. Okay, we're on probably day 3, even though it says day 4. We've survived 3 days. Okay. I need to get some cloth. I need to get cloth. That's important. I want to use this stuff. I want to save it for like cool recipes and stuff. Ugh, could really use this. Let's eat half of it. Let's just eat half. I don't know. There we go. I want to save it for pancakes. Gotta save it for pancakes. That means we're just gonna be tearing through our cattails. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I don't know how to manage this food stuff yet. I'm not quite comfortable with a plan. I don't have a plan yet. Alright, we're leaving these gloves. Let's just drop some extras. Got a skillet now. We got 2 hacksaws. I'm gonna have to climb down a rope and then back up a rope to get to Milton, or to Mystery Lake, so let's just leave some stuff here. What else did I drop? Did I drop something else? Oh, the gloves. Here we go. Alright, well, let's put them over here. Let's just drop our extra stuff here. Okay. We don't have a lot of extra stuff, though. I think it's all the coal that we have. And we have a bunch of curables. We got a ton of stuff to cure that we gotta lug over to Mystery Lake with us. And we got everything. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I mean, the coal is killing us right now, really. Drop. We don't have to go to Mystery Lake. I just, like, I have a pretty good routine once I get there. For Interloper, it just works, you know? Drop all the sticks right here. Just make a mess. We're just making a mess, really, is what we're doing. Hey! Hey, Paul! Good to see you. Yeah, that's true. There's some syrup up there. That's true. I'm not gonna sweat it too much. I'm not gonna sweat it. Alright. I gotta drop some coal, man. Okay, look. There we go. Okay, so we can pick some up. Okay. Alright, now we're tippy top. We're maxed out. Alright, let's see if there's anything else we can sort of tweak a little bit. We will get some more coal going through the cave over to Mystery Lake. I am gonna, I think I'm gonna just drop these pills. I usually just drink a tea if I need to. Or I just don't treat, I don't really treat pain that often. Actually, we do have quite a bit of water too. Maybe we're not as loaded down as I
I
thought.
wonder if I can drop any
We're
of
not
this
we're not
here.
that bad. We're not that bad here. We can get some more coal. I love having a lot of coal. I'm a coal fiend. I'm a coal fiend. I'm just gonna hang on to that for right now. But right now we need to get cloth. Yeah, I mean I'm gonna have more than enough coal. I'm not worried about coal. Did I not search this? I was talking too much last night, man. I was just going nuts. Yeah, no, I'm never lacking for coal. Don't worry about me. I'm a coal. I always have a ton of coal on me. Always. That's the one thing. It's probably my biggest problem is I'm just a junkie on coal. And I never have fuel problems with going to the forge, so that is not a problem. Let's get some of this before we run out of daylight. I want to get some clothes repaired before we run out of daylight. Let's do a little sorting. I mean, we might as well. I don't. Sometimes I don't like to repair early game clothes because you usually just find something better. But let's just, of course. And then that's the other problem. This is the other problem. Okay, we want to get the gloves though. For sure, get the gloves repaired up. And I guess maybe that ear wrap too. Damn it! Come on, man. Oh. Okay. All right. Now, how much cloth do we have? We still have 4. Okay, let's do some more. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna probably just spend the night here. Are these bullet holes? I've never noticed that before. I don't know, they kind of look like bullet holes to me. I've never noticed that. I'm gonna leave my curables right here by the front door. Hopefully I won't forget. Because I think I'm gonna be spending the night here again. Alright. Curtains, coitins for you. Coitins for you, I tell you. I'm gonna go on upstairs so I don't get lost in the house. Oh yeah, we don't need more cloth. Oh well. I might have time to do one more thing. Who knows? Let's see. Underwear or ear wraps? That's the question. The eternal question. Let's do the underwear. They both take the same amount of time. Let's just do it. Oh!
Oh, I'm starving.
My favorite spot in the game. Oh, no way! I was almost done. I was just a few seconds away. My favorite spot in the game. That's a good question. I think I got 2 answers for that. One is like, what's my favorite, like, interior, my favorite shelter? Yeah. I don't know, I like each of them pretty equally. I don't know. I think I played Astrid on my 500-day run, so I got kind of over Astrid, but I still like Astrid. I got 2 answers. One, my favorite interior, my favorite shelter is the Mountaineer's Hut. And my favorite exterior, my favorite just location as far as just the prettiest place in the game to me is the Wolf's Jaw Overlook in Ash Canyon. And then another spot I like to chill is, this is a weird place, but I don't know why I just like this spot, is the cave. It's the Forlorn Muskeg side of the cave to Bleak Inlet. I just like to hang out right there. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a good spot for me. I just like it. What about you? What do you like? All right, we can only sleep for like 7, 8 hours. So let's just see if there's any other kind of trouble we can get into real quick. Let's do some. Let's break some of this stuff down. All right. I'll just drink a little bit of these. I need some calories. I need calories. We're gonna have to get some food. Um, maybe get. See, this is why I like to go to the. That's why I like to go to Mystery Lake because I know where all the deer carcasses are. And I hit those kind of early. Get the hides, get the guts, and all that business. Go over to the ravine. Get those deer carcasses. And then once I get a bunch of carcasses, well, once I get a bunch of guts and hides curing, then I get some metal and I just head on over. That's a cool spot. That is a cool spot. Ranger Tower. I like the, I don't know, I like it that it's a different color for some reason. Like the paint, it's not the same kind of paint. It's like more of a purplish paint on that tower for some reason. I don't know why. I was just noticing the last time I played. But you can get some beautiful views there. Like during an aurora, it is a great spot. I just love it. It's a pretty spot. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's just go ahead and let's get some shut-eye. I don't even know if I can sleep this long. Probably not. There's an aurora. Speaking of auroras. Okay, maybe we can do some more repairs. I'm not happy about the
Anything right now.
I'm not happy about the food situation. It's upsetting me. We're gonna be running out of cattails pretty soon. I need to make bandages. I only have one bandage. Let's go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it, because sometimes lately I've been really slacking on my first aid kit. You gotta have a nice complete first aid kit. So we got 3 bandages. That's sort of my bare minimum. I like to have 5. So I usually go between like 6 to 4, somewhere in that range. But we'll just stick with 3 for right now. Our aurora is over. Well, sunrise. Okay. Still sounds kind of windy out there, but I need to keep moving. Don't want to linger, you know? How much cloth do we have? Let's see. Yes, I know. I never shortcut to my backpack. Oops. I hit the wrong way. I never shortcut to my backpack for some reason. Bad habits. With the rope climb? There? That's a good spot. Overlooking the farmhouse. Yeah, thank you. I uncharacteristically had remembered to pick them up, but thank you for the reminder. I do appreciate that. Because I always forget my stuff. Always. There's more down there somewhere. I'm actually going to go outside and look because I think it's going to be too windy right now to try to move. Oh no. Oh, we can get... We got a mag lens action, baby. Let's get a little mag... Oh, I don't have any sticks. I dropped all my sticks in there. Let's get a stick. And then I'll try to come... Oh, there we go. Oh. Then I'm going to try to come back in and... Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh man, I got turned around. Table. I think we're this way. Oh man. Oh Lord. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Fridge. Okay, so the fridge. Let's back up. Let's back up. There's the... Okay, there's the window. How did I not see that window before? That's so crazy. There's this weird... Here we go. Jeez. I mean, just Ash Canyon's got so many great spots. I love Ash Canyon. It is my favorite place. It still is my favorite place. I think there's a little bit of nostalgia, though, because when I started playing, it was right when the Ash Canyon release came out. So, it just has a, yeah, I did find a Ranger Stew on my custom run. But again, no ptarmigan, so I had to put the brakes on that. Okay, let's go ahead and make a tea. Look at all this stuff we got now. Got all kinds of fixins'. I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and get those acorns going because I want to try to get something towards some of the new cooking stuff going. Would be nice. Let's go ahead and go back in and get our stuff. Okay, here we go. There's my pile. There's my pile. Or did we forget? I would have forgotten that. Oh my gosh, I forgot my clothes. Oh, I would have forgot my clothes. I totally would have done that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look, they're still wet. My goodness. Taking forever. Alright, oh, do we have a pot? Oh yeah, it's on the thing. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Grab a couple more sticks. We'll get plenty more sticks. It's fine. Be just fine. No, man. I'm so upset. It just really sucks. It just really sucks. Really, I was so excited about the ptarmigans. So excited. And I kept like saying like, I'm not seeing any ptarmigans. I played for I think I played for like over 20 days, like around about 20 days, and had explored quite a bit. I was doing Nogoa. It was Stalker Nogoa, granted, but it's still like it took me, I was moving pretty slow. So I wasn't seeing a lot, but I mean, I saw enough to like wonder what the hell was going on. And then I got, I'm just gonna pop in here real quick, see what kind of loot. There's some food maybe, who knows. And then I was like, then eventually I was just like, I'm gonna go to the summit. If there's no ptarmigans on the summit, then I'm gonna look and see what the hell's going on, because there's something up. And that's how I found out. Once I got on Reddit, I think. Pretty bummed.
Use this.
I just don't know what they're gonna do. Like, they can't just automatically. I was just thinking about this today. Like, they can't automatically just say everyone gets ptarmigans, can they? Or is it gonna be something that, like, it should be something that should be in the settings, so you can like turn ptarmigans on or turn them off, like other critters, you know? So what are they gonna do to people that already have a custom run going? Or are they just gonna say, "Oh, well, they did that for other runs though. They didn't give you an option to say, well, no, that's not true, because it's like default settings for Interloper. You get, okay, yeah, so that's not true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do about custom. I'm not sure. Because it seems like it would be like another setting as far as wildlife goes. And you can choose to, you know, increase the spawn rate or decrease it, or turn it off or turn it on or whatever. And if you already have a run going, then what do? You know, you can't just assume that somebody wants ptarmigans. Even though, why would somebody not want ptarmigans? That's what I say. That's what Shabby says. Okay, here we go. Oh. It's gotta be close. Okay. 8, 13, something. Go. 8, 13, 49.
I'll take it.
Yeah, oh man, I can't wait till cougars. Alright, we'll just take it for the... I can't wait for cougars. That's gonna be just all the rage. Everyone's just gonna be, that's gonna be non-stop talking about cougars. It's gonna be one of those things where people are gonna lose their like 300-day runs to a cougar. Because they won't really know how to react to one at first. You know, you'll have to learn all the ins and outs of cougar behavior. So there's going to be people who are going to be losing like long runs because of a cougar attack or something. I don't know, I'm just imagining that.
This will come in handy.
Okay. I remember when it first came out, when the DLC first came out, I thought that, oh, well, everything was added. That's what I didn't realize it was going to be like a slow kind of release. And so every little sound I heard was like, was that a cougar? Oh my god. I was so scared. I'm going to go over here and get some cattails, replenish a little bit, and then maybe hit that one house that has some stuff in it. And then definitely get the gas station, because that usually has food. And then we'll get out of here. I don't know if I can't carry much more though, that's the problem. I will just drop coal, I guess. That's just gonna be what I have to do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Or it might be something completely different, you know. I mean, I would imagine that a cougar would just mess you up. And I think it's going to be... I mean, this kind of scares me to say, but maybe it's just going to be like a sneak attack kind of situation too. That's what freaks me out. It's like you won't even see it coming. That would be wild. That would be absolutely wild. Because I mean, that's how they get you in real life, is they just sneak up on you and then they jump on your, you know, and then they jump on your head from behind. All right, we're getting some wind. At least it's blowing in the right direction. Okay, I'm gonna have to just skip the T's for right now. Now, I have been playing on Nagoa mode, so that means a lot more wolves. So I guess I'm a little bit more paranoid in this town than I need to be. Because, like, the past, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 runs I've had, I've been playing from Salt. I've been playing with Stalker Wolves, and they're just everywhere. So, like, you come to Milton, and it's just, like, there's around every corner. Yeah, I would love... That's probably my #1 wish, is that there's new clothes.
Come on, little fire.
#1. And I tell you, I never make the wolf.
Oh, yeah.
I never make the wolf
That's a good
jacket.
one.
I know a lot of people do, but I never ever make the wolf jacket. I just make 2 bear coats. I used to make the moose cloak. I used to make 1 bear coat and 1 moose cloak because of the armor rating, but then they nerfed the armor on the moose cloak, so I don't even make that anymore. I guess we can just make some more tea here. I'm gonna warm up these coffees and get the credit on those. And we'll just hang in here and warm up a little bit. I mean, I'm sort of like, every game that I play, I'm really into the clothes for some reason. I don't know. I'm just a nerd like that. Like, well, I mean, usually it's like, if you play like RPG type games, it's like the armor. I'm always like just really interested in the armor and getting like, what's it look like? And like I was saying to you last night, was the mucklucks. I just love the mucklucks. I mean, they're good, but they look cool. So, all right, good. Yeah, I mean, I know it wasn't very popular, and I would say that a little bit had to do with the fact that I learned Interloper by watching Athenon play, and Athenon was always a moose cloak guy.
I think I can use this.
And so I was kind of, like I said, I kind of learned by watching him play, and so like that influenced me. But now, you know what? Actually, sometimes these are better. But now I've just realized, like, just 2 bear cloaks or bear coats are just, that's just what you want. And now that I have 2 Mackinaws, so I'm not really gonna be worried about having like
This stuff will
something
come in handy.
something in the meantime before I get to up to like killing bears. So probably won't be making any wolf coat this round either. So alright, well, we're warm. I'm just gonna take a look at my stuff real quick before we go. We're gonna get some more food, probably at the gas station. And look at this, we got taters, we got some salt, got all kinds of goodies. I mean, we have everything. We got everything. What more do you need? Wait a minute, where's my... Okay, that's my bedroll. It's freaked out. We've got a ton of curables already. This is great. Things are going pretty nicely. Gotta say. Oh, wait a minute. 4 of those. Let's get a few more torches. I'll go up to the park office place and we'll drop gear up there and climb down. I'm not a goater. I don't goat. I goat a little bit, but I'm probably the worst person to watch to learn how to goat. So I just climb the ropes. I just do it. I'm just old school like that. Besides, it gives me a chance to drink a beer while I'm climbing, so... that's also important. It is funny to not see any wolves. It really is, because, again, I've been, probably like my last 3 or 4 runs I've been stalker set, well, Nogoa settings for wolves, so... And there's wolves everywhere. Like, all over the place. Forlorn muskeg. That was kind of shocking. The first time because I played Interloper for so long, and then I was like, well, I'll just start playing this other thing. So then I started playing that other mode, and holy cow, there's wolves all over Forlorn muskeg. All over. Like, I don't know how many, like 30? I don't know, that's probably too many, but like a bunch. Way more than you would expect. If you're used to Interloper.
This will come in handy.
Okay, well we'll look for some ptarmigans. I don't know if I don't wanna linger too long. But I could definitely use some more of those feathers for sure. Not these feathers, but the ptarmigan feathers. I mean these feathers too, of course, but I just don't want to be delayed too much. I like to just keep moving. I'm really a I don't like to linger. I like to just move. And so ptarmigan hunting is something that I feel like is, now that we've done it already, I've gotten that, I've gotten that, whatever, that itch scratched. Now that I can, now I'm just thinking about just, what do I need to do right now? And it's just, get my butt over to Mystery Lake, ASAP. So I might just skip the ptarmigans. See, I don't know what to do with these oats and flour and stuff. I don't know what to do with it. Like, I can't figure out if I just need to take it I think what I'm going to do is just take it to the camp office and just leave it all at the camp office or something. I always want there to be coffee here, and there's never coffee here. Never. Because this is the coffee station. Come on. Look, it even says coffee right there. No, never coffee here. Never. You're a crow feather enthusiast. Do you look through all the blades of grass for every... Do you try to... Is there always 4... If you're an enthusiast, you might know the answer to this. Is there always 4 feathers? You know, whether they might have fallen on some rocks or somewhere just really inaccessible. Do 4 feathers always fall? On a corpse or a carcass or something? I always wonder about that. Or is it just like a range? Is it like it's going to be like 2 to 4 every time, or 2 to 5? I think I've gotten 5 feathers before. It seems like. Just time. Okay, just luck. Okay. It's semi-random, I guess. Because sometimes I'll just look through the grass and I just keep looking and I'm like, well, I don't know. It's hard to see them in the grass. You have to kind of be looking straight down into the grass to see them sometimes.
Can you eat trees?
Alright. I don't know if I'm going to leave these peaches. Maybe I should cook the peaches before we go. Alright, you're going to have to excuse me for just a second. I'll be right back. Let me just pause this for just a sec. Okay. All right. That beer was going through me. Okay. All right. So I think probably since those damn peaches weigh so much and we need food, I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the old. We have Excel. Oh, we have that gunpowder. I don't care. Let's just do it.
Perfect.
What do I need it for? It would be something I would drop, probably. So we got some wood here. Let's just do that. Okay. All right. Let's cook them peaches. Banged up. Now what's the condition? 42. Hmm. Well, let's just cook these for sure. Because I know peaches are part of recipes as well, so I might want to take those peaches over. But they weigh a ½ kilo. That's the problem with peaches. The peach problem, as they say. My least favorite region? I have to think about that. That's a good question. I mean, I'd say probably, I know it's like, it's not going to be that controversial. I think probably Broken Railroad is probably my least favorite. There's just not a whole lot to do there. Yeah, if I really thought about it, it's like, it's not very interesting. There's nothing really interesting about Broken Railroad to me. I mean, maybe it's just because I haven't spent a lot of time there. The hunting lodge is kind of cool, but... And then I do like the maintenance shed kind of outdoor area is pretty cool. But, I don't know. That's, I would say Broken Railroad, I guess. Let's see, is there anything else we can cook? I'm gonna have to drop some weight. I gotta drop some weight. Really do. Alright, we'll drop that. Let's drop some cattails. It's not much, but it adds up. Some cattail heads, I mean. Okay, okay. Look it up. We got a lot of food. That's really what's getting us right now. Let's drop some of this water. We can always make more water. I would really like to get this over to the... I'm gonna risk getting food poisoning. Let's just see. It's not a big risk, but it could happen. Let's see. Okay. Alright, just go ahead and eat this other one too. Forsaken Airfield, really? Yeah, it's huge. It's massive. I guess I like it because it's new. Really. I don't know, I had a run. I spent 50 days in Forsaken Airfield and I got kind of attached to it a little bit. But yeah, I can understand that. I know a lot of people don't like it, Forsaken Airfield. I guess I like it because it's new, but that's really not something to... That's not really a great quality about it. That's nothing really intrinsic about the zone itself. It's just new. That's not really... I don't know. It has some interesting aspects, I think. I don't know. I do kind of like... It's a challenge. I guess I kind of like the challenge of it. It's not an easy zone. So I guess it's got that's something I like about it. But yeah, it is massive. It's massive. But to each their own, you know. I can understand why you don't like it. Okay, we gotta drop more weight. Most of it's food. Let's see. Let's eat something that's not gonna give us food poisoning. Sardines, definitely eat those right now. I'll eat one of these candy bars. Alright, we still got 4 kilos. Too much stuff, man. I'm gonna just drop some more water. Okay. I guess I have to drop coal. I gotta drop coal. That's all I got. That's my only option. I wanna have I like having a lot of coal, but I wanna take all this food over so I can I just want to have it in one spot so I can do all the recipes that I need to do. Okay, I don't even know what I'm looking for because we really have everything we need right now, and if I pick something up, I'd have to drop something else, and we've pretty much dropped everything, so. You're a coastal highway, yeah. You know what? Now that I think about it, I kind of forgot Desolation Point. I don't know. Now that they've added, I want to get some acorns. We should drop some more coal for the acorns. I used to really hate Desolation Point, but it does have a forge. And now that they've added, man, there's a ton of, oh my gosh, there's so many acorns here. I might have to come back here for acorns. Look, there's a ton of oak trees there, and there's more up there. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back here for acorns, I guess. But yeah, now that they've added beach combing, Desolation Point isn't as bad. Yeah, there's the ptarmigans that you mentioned. Beachcombing isn't as bad as has made Desolation Point not as bad as it was from my perception. I still would say that. Oh, more beef jerky, sweet. Broken Railroad is still bottom of my list. I'm not as big on Coastal Highway as other people are. It is pretty interesting though. It's a fun zone. I mean, it's got everything really. The only thing that Coastal Highway doesn't have is a cave. There's no caves. There's no caves. If you're, I mean, I guess that you can think of. I'm just gotta. Unfortunately, I gotta just skip the ptarmigans. I gotta skip them. I can't deal with them right now. I hate that. I mean, I think you can think of the fishing huts, kind of like caves, sort of. They're not nearly as warm, but... Oh, good. Oh, nice. There's ptarmigans right by the camp office. That's awesome. Very good to know. I want to hang on to these books. I might just drop all my water. Let's just drink all of it and then drop the rest. I'll just make some down in this cave down here. Or actually, we might not even need to. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to rest, I guess, to climb back up. So, we'll make some water and rest, and then we'll climb up. Dang, I don't like this wind. Cause they're. We'll just see. We'll see if there's a wolf down here or not. Might have to be sneaky. Just keep my eyes out for that wolf. There's some rabbits. I'm gonna run the rabbits down towards that wolf, I think. If there's one down here. I haven't been seeing one lately. Let's just run the rabbit down there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. You think the salt, really? Is the salt just readily available or something, or... We've got to pick up some sticks for this fire I'm about to make. Oh, is it? Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay. More peaches. Peaches, oh boy, oh boy. Oh.
I'm
Oh.
not sure I can carry much more.
Clicking all the wrong buttons. There we go. Oh, I forgot to drop this. Oh well. Gunpowder.
Right
Just
on.
walking around with gunpowder. How much does that weigh? Was that like a half kilo? Like, where is it? It's a tool? Okay. Yeah, it was okay. Oh well. Mistakes were made. Well, we're gonna be just fine. I predict we're gonna be just fine. Yeah, let's look at the salt. How much does salt weigh? Okay, it's not that bad, but yeah, if it's all over the place, then if I need to sacrifice it. We only have to lose a little bit of weight, though. I guess I gotta drop this metal too, because I'm gonna get a bunch of metal in a bit. I just raid the dam. I just get a ton of metal out of the dam, and then I head over to the forge. Usually that's my pattern. I drop off like extra gear, like the pry bar, and you know, just this and that. I'm taking a skillet with me too. I probably don't need to do that. That's a whole kilo. I bet there's gonna be a skillet somewhere in Mystery Lake. Probably don't need to take it, but here we are. We're doing it. Actually, I don't even know what you can do with the skillet. You can't just cook with it. Oh wait, here we go. That's weird. What can you do? You can do everything you can with a pot. Can you make water with it? You can make water with it. How much water can you make? 1 liter. Okay. Learning. We're learning. Did not know that. It cooks meat faster. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's like the stew. I realized the last time I was playing that the stews are here, and sort of the, well, what would you call it? It's like skillet recipes are sort of like they take oil. It's the oil-based recipes. And then the pot is the broth-based recipes. Although you can't make cooking oil, unfortunately. You can make broth though. Oh well, lot to learn. Lot to learn. A lot of pies. Pies and pancakes. Pies and pancakes. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here rambling on. Weren't you gonna make water? Let's make some water. Okay. Alright, let's get some sleep. Just rest up for our climb. Wait the storm out. Alright, we still got a storm, so I'm going to sleep a little bit more. 13 cold. Damn, I want more cold than that. Oh, my daughter's knocking on the door. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to mute this for a sec. Okay. Alright. It's a little early for me to be streaming. I usually don't stream until like, well, back in the day when I used to stream more, it was like anytime before 9:30, and it was like, it was impossible. Impossible. Okay, we got an hour on this. I'm just making water just to be doing something. Don't need to. In fact, let's just not. Because it's just, I'm gonna have to drop it. I'll sleep for an hour. I guess it's not really bad time to go right now. I'm gonna get, actually, let's make a tea. Let's see, wait a minute. Let's make peaches. How about, wait a minute, we can make porridge? Wait a minute. Look at that. Running River oats. I'm afraid to waste my ingredients. But we might as well just make something. I've never made porridge before. Sounds like fun to me. Let's do it. Gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start somewhere. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, why is my fire going out? Thought I had more on there. Oh, that's the only thing oats are for, okay. Alright, well I won't, I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I'm on West Coast. I'm in Portland. So you must be somewhere in the Rockies, I guess. I suppose. Alright, what else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna make, let's make a little bit of tea. Or actually, let's just go ahead and do the... Should we do the acorns now? No. No, let's just do his tea. I know I don't sound like it. I live in Portland, but I'm actually from Kentucky originally. If you might have noticed my accent. Not really a Portland accent. Okay. Now let me just look and see what porridge does. I don't know. I'm just curious what it does before I eat it. Oh, porridge, here we go. Nothing. Okay, it's just food. Nothing fancy. I guess it warms you up. Does it warm you up? It warms you up. Okay. That's something. Alright, got cooking too, folks. We're doing it. We're living the dream. Living the dream. I'm gonna get some stuff. I'm not gonna drink the coffees. Let's just get these just in case we really need them. We're not actually gonna need them, but just in case. You never know. Don't trust that long dart. Okay, we gotta drop a little bit of weight. Drop a stick here. We'll drop what else? Oh, look at all this food. Okay. So my friend is recommending dropping the salt. I guess we can do that. It's a dime a dozen. You know, why not? Can drop a rock. Gonna get those anywhere. Okay, now we're there. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is drop this. And now pick the salt back up. There we go. Oh wait, we got these teas. Whoops. No. Let's see what we can drop. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Let's go. Into the unknown. I'm afraid to go that way. I'm gonna go around this way. I mean, whenever I'm looking for acorns, I know where to come. I'll come here first and then going up to over by the gas station. There's tons and tons of acorns, man. Alright, up we go. You know, I just realized something. I forgot to drop the water that I just made. I have like 3 liters of water on me. Maybe not that much, but I have too much water. But that's okay. We made it. All's well that ends well, as they say. Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, well, we can't kill Shabby anymore. Let's just stop. It's like, it does that every time. It's like, I think it's hilarious, like, when you're going to the Forlorn Muskeg Forge, it's like, it's really foggy, and it's super foggy, and it won't stop being foggy, and then as soon as you make it to the forge, it's like, then it lifts. The fog's gone. It does it almost every time. Like, the game knows, like, oh, okay, well, Shabby made it to the forge. Let's get rid of the fog. Don't need it anymore. How much water? Yeah, okay, I didn't have as much as I thought. I guess it's a good thing that most of our weight is food weight. I guess I can't really complain too much about that. Dude, the bear... Yeah, the bears in Forlorn Muskeg are extremely unpredictable. Like, I have no idea what's going on with the bears in the Muskeg. What I used to do before the DLC is I would go to Mystery Lake, and I get all of my curables going, and go down to the bottom of the ravine and get the flare gun. And then when I went for my forge run, The very first thing I would do is kill the poacher's camp bear with the flare gun. Because that bastard is scary. He's scary. I'm sure you've probably had your run-ins with the poacher's camp bear, you know. I've had him come into the train car with the fire lit. Just come in there and maul me, you know. I've had it happen. I've gotten up on top of the, which I think a lot of people knew already, but I didn't know. But I got on top of the, you know, that spot where you can get on top of the train cars that are sort of flipped over on their side. I got up on one of those, like I kind of jumped across and got up on that one train car and thought I was totally safe, but got mauled up there. And then there's been times where they'll just the bear will sort of orbit you like it's a satellite, just sort of orbiting you. It won't attack you if it starts doing that, but it still is pretty freaky. Can't stop the A train. Oh no, it ended a 150-day run for you. I'm sorry, man. Oh, this okay, but the bear did the first sort of like, yeah, it was part of the ultimate demise. Yeah, that sucks. They're just you just never know what the poacher's camp bear is going to do. But the other one's pretty bad too, because there's all that it's always sort of walking around like the thin ice area. And I don't know. It seems like if you're not watching it, it moves faster. I know it doesn't move faster, but it seems like it moves faster when you're not looking at it. It'll just all of a sudden be there. The wolf killed me in Broken Arrow because I tried to get a hidden cache. Which one? The one up on the top, that top area. The one that has the 3 birch saplings in it. The cured birch. I had the I don't really play on extreme modes that much, but I was playing Nagoa. And I was trying to learn Nagoa, and I played a few times and eventually got okay at it, pretty decent. And I had a pretty good run going on Nagoa, and I was on day 99 in Broken Railroad, and the bear, I got killed by the bear because, well, I was in the bear cave, and then the bear was coming, and I shot it with the arrow, and then I tried to pull out the flare gun, and it mauled me before I could get it out. And then I was so pissed that I stood up, picked up my bow, shot it again. And then I tried to get the flare gun out again, and then it got me again, the second time. And then I was just like, screw it, I don't care, I'm gonna shoot it again. So a third time, I shot it, and then I didn't have any chance of getting the flare gun out that third time, and it killed me. That's how I ended my 99-day run. I was just so mad. I just got so mad. I think that's what happens. I've learned not to get so upset when I get mauled, but I used to get so ticked off that I would just start shooting immediately. I love the music. I just love the music. I have to leave the music on because I just love it so much. The only music I don't like is the dam music. I think it's just unique to the dam. I think it's the only place you'll hear that music. I don't like it. But otherwise, everything else is great. Okay, I'm just looking. I don't see any bear. I see no moose. I'm gonna leave the I'm gonna leave a lot of stuff here, even though I usually don't use the trapper's cabin as a base very much. Another hacksaw. What's this one at?
Oh, lucky day.
Lucky day. I usually don't use this as a base, or I don't like to use the word base because I don't think anyone really bases in this game. At least on Interloper. I'm gonna go ahead and make a fire before I lose this torch. I'm gonna leave a bunch of stuff here. I normally don't do this, but I have a lot of stuff that can be cured already on me. I like to leave most of my stuff at the dam, because I go into the ravine and I get a bunch of guts and hides in the ravine.
Perfect.
And so then I'll just leave it either in the ravine cave or I'll leave it in the dam. And then ultimately it gets crafted in the dam. So things usually just end up in the dam for me. But this is unusual. I have a bunch of stuff on me and I'm just gonna leave it here. We'll get it on the way back from foraging. So let's just leave all of this stuff here in a big giant pile. Got a lot. It's pretty good. And the gut. There we go. In fact, I might go out and get some guts. I do like that one. I do like that. I know exactly what you're talking about. I like the Vista. The Vista music. Well, I guess we're gonna have to use a coal here. Alright. Okay, let's get this. I want to make sure I got enough water here. Okay. Alright, I can't see duty squat. We got water going. I'm gonna go ahead and get the acorn. Okay. Alright, usually... Oh, I like that sound. I'm gonna make the sound. Here we go. No container underneath the bed. How about that?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay. Oh, there's our lantern right there. Okay. Bandage. Oop. Get our note. Note left behind. Alright, I guess that's it. Get this thing. I'll probably get some rabbits real quick. And then I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I've exceeded my 1 hour time. So we got 10. What else? We got 10. 10 and like 37 or something. I'm just such a lightweight. I'm a lightweight gamer. Oh! Alright. I kind of forgot what the numbers are now. Was it 30 something? Ugh. And then it's like 17, I think. Oh, maple syrup. Oh, baby. Alright, let's go out and get some rabbits. No, I'll burn something if I cook anymore. I'll just burn it. I like my favorite track. Oh wait, we don't have any rocks. Damn it. And this is kind of a hard place to find rocks. Let's see. Can't remember where rocks are around here. Probably over by the cliffs or something. I guess I could run into the cave. My favorite music is I don't know how to describe the music. I always call it the chill music. It's got a lot of violins in it. That one, I don't know if you know the one I'm talking about. That's my favorite. I always just call it my chill music. Oh, wait a minute, there's the bear. I'm sitting here picking up sticks. Tunnel vision. There's a bear right in front of me. Okay. No light source. Of course, I left the lantern in the cabin. Like an idiot. No rocks, no rocks. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So we have the trapper's bear. This mental note. When we come back after Origin, we'll have to take this one out, which is a good one. I seem like I don't... Oh, we got 3 rabbits over here. Oh, boy. Great. That's awesome. Things are looking up. I just need a rock. I just need a damn rock. Okay, well, I guess I will maybe have to just grab I don't want to get killed trying to find a rock. Might have to just grab the old, I have to go grab the lantern and go into the cave, and then there's tons of rocks in there. Well, that sucks. Alright. I'm gonna call it right here. Next time on, I shall grab some rocks, kill some rabbits, and then we'll continue our Mystery Lake adventure. Ooh, wait a minute. Hang on now. Wait a minute. Stop the press. Stop the press. Alright. Okay, so much. Okay, our dramatic conclusion will be killing rabbits, apparently. Then we'll be stopping. I want to be footloose and fancy free though. So let's drop some heavy stuff. Anything else heavy? Got lots of heavy things. All kinds of heavy things. Okay. Alright, we definitely don't want to get the bear over here. Oh! What, are you kidding me? Really? Really? I don't know what that rock bounced off of. If it wasn't. Oh, now that time I did miss. I will admit. I will admit to missing that time. Oh. Oh my God! Come on. Where's my rock? I'm gonna get killed by a bear doing this. Let's see. Alright, now where's... That scared the rabbits all over the place. Alright, here's one. Oh, there's two. Okay, I see two now. That's good. Alright, come on now, Shabby. Come on. There we go. Now we got one. Alright, now drop it. Don't want any bears after us. There's another one over here. Somewhere. I think. Maybe. Perhaps. Where's the bear? Where'd the bear go? It's nice and warm out here, though. This is kind of fun. I wonder if I've boiled my water over or not. Okay, here's a rabbit. Here we go. I think I'm gonna call it after this rabbit right here. There we go. I don't see rabbit number 3, but that's okay. Let's just go in. Okay, folks, we're gonna. Oh, he's right here. He's right here. Oh. Okay, here we go. Can't miss. Can't miss. Okay. Alright, that's it for me, folks. We're gonna cook up some rabbits next time on. And we'll see where we go from there. Probably over... We'll go start heading towards the dam. We'll head towards the dam. Probably get a bunch of metal in the dam. Dump some stuff, some gear. And then maybe go over to the ravine, get some more deer hides and guts, and then we'll forage. So that's the plan. All right, folks. Nice hanging out with you. We'll see you next time. Take Shabby.